Hello and welcome to the UK Minifigure Collectors YouTube channel, the only channel that focuses primarily on minifigures. Today I'd like to show you something from the horror category. Now if you know me well enough at all, you know not only do I love horror, but I also love customs, so these really fit the bill. Now there is no line name here, but there is a character name of Billy the Butcher. Now there's 4 separate sculpts, they're all the same character, Billy the Butcher, and just in different sculpts. They were actually produced by a company called Bootleg Toy Company over in America. Now for me personally, these are some of the best 3D sculpts that I've seen. Now I'm going to start by showing you the figures in the actual packets, because I love how they capture the light in these plastic cellophane sort of holographic material bags. I think they just really highlight the figure really well. They show the detail like immensely. I think it's really cool the way they've been done, and I'm sure it was probably just an afterthought of keeping them safe in a bag, but the way they pop the sort of details is a really big plus to me. Now I do want to say the colours actually do come differently, but I chose a nice sort of spray on purple plum colour because I thought it worked really well with highlighting the details on these minifigures. It was such a cool sort of concept, I thought why not? Let's go for something completely different. And now I'm going to speed up the next bit because the opening does take a little while. So the very first figure, Billy the Butcher, and this is him in a standard sort of arms by the side pose. Now there is no articulation to these figures, and for me, it didn't need to have any articulation. There was no reason to have it. But you can see this sort of glossiness and how it, like I've said a few times, it just accentuates the detail on these minifigures. You can see that tattoo across the chest saying bootleg and that cool belt buckle design. But it's your typical executioner sort of style giant man, I suppose. But it's, again, a really cool, nice sculpt on this. You can see these spiked sort of wristbands, like really sort of popping. And I love the way he's got the moves as well. Now size-wise, it's a little bit bigger than probably about a centimetre and a half bigger than a muscle figure. So let's just try him against a Ghostbuster original Ghost. So again, about a centimetre and a half. So it's a nice, decent size, and it's got some weight to it. Not too much, but enough just to like say that it's a little bit more durable, I suppose. Now the second one, we're going to call the next one Sculpt B. If I can just get into the packet. It's the only problem with these bags, they're a little bit hard to get into. So just gently take him out here. Now I'm not going to lie, this is my favourite of the actual bunch. It is a crazy design on this. You know, you can see the way the sort of Billy is holding that head like a prize when he's just locked it off with that giant axe. But it's the detail that's gone into this which makes it such a cool figure. You can see the severed spine on that terrified face. You can see the way sort of Billy's holding the axe up in the air like a champion, like he's actually managed to take the whole head. It's just crazy. I love this design so much. And there's no real detail on the actual axe. It doesn't need any at this point. You know what he's done. Honestly, it's such an amazing figure. Now I'm sure you've noticed that the actual body frame is exactly the same. It's just the arms that have sort of brought the emotion into this minifigure, and it's just little tweaks like that that really make this a really cool little minifigure line. I'll just pop him down at the back. And then we'll go for Sculpt C. Now officially they're not named Sculpt A, B, C and D, it's just a line of 4 figures. But like I say, I did it to differentiate between each one. So with Sculpt C, you can see this time he's lost the axe. It's like he's literally saying, I'm Billy the Butcher, look at my prize. You know, he's now beheaded the actual guy. And it's just him sort of saying, look at me, look at me. And I think that's really cool. It's such a well thought out little line, this. Now I love the actual colours on this. The way it's light on the front and very dark on the back. I mean, you're not going to be putting this up like the wrong way around, so it's like the back showing on display. So for me to be lighter on the front, very plain, very simple sort of effect. I'll just pop him down, and then we'll get on with Sculpt D. Now if I just get in the bag easier this time. Yep. And the last one is Billy the Butcher in all his glory. He's holding this giant axe down to his left-hand side. Now you can just imagine him standing on top of the gallows, waiting for his prisoner to come up and put his head on a block. It's such a cool piece. Now I love the detail that's gone into this. I love the hood. I love the man moves. I love this giant belly with a tattoo across it. The belt buckle. Everything about this sort of screams executioner, and it's such a cool little minifigure line, and I believe it tells its own little story. They are really cool little pieces. And just a little reminder of the size. So it's about 1.5 centimeters bigger than a muscle figure. It's a nice decent size, nice durability on it. And about 1.5 centimeters bigger than a Ghostbuster ghost. A lovely, lovely piece. And I'll just put him down at the back. And what I'd do is I'd like to get on with the show reel. So price-wise, these were $30 before postage, which I thought was very reasonable considering there's 4 minifigures. The conversion to English pounds makes them an affordable £6 each. So what do you guys think on Bully the Butcher? I think they perfectly encapsulate the horror element of minis, something that's missing in the UK market, definitely. Do you feel the same? Are they something that's just gone on your wanted lists? Now I'm looking forward to more mini releases from Bootleg Toy Company, and I know there's more mini releases planned, so I will add both the Instagram account and the Etsy shop address in the description beneath the video. And with that, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching the video. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like, and I hope to catch you all again next time.